Check this out. Y'all see this? What the hell is that? Well, it's apparently the future flip. I don't know why they would make it skinny in the middle, but okay, I guess it makes it easier to hold, right? Well, Samsung just filed a new patent. Now, were they approved? I think they were. It says Samsung's latest Galaxy Z Flip patent reveals 4 notable ideas that could shape the future of clamshell foldables. Amid rumors of the discontinuation of the Flip lineup, a newly approved, so it was approved, Samsung patent shows us something exciting. Now, it says this is interesting. So this is how it's going to differ from the current Flip. It doesn't just look slightly similar but a little different. No, it actually functions differently as well. So this filing, this new patent that they were approved, describes a 360-degree hinge, a display that folds inward and outward, just like a laptop. Just like this laptop here. You know how you can flip the screen all the way back and have it into a tablet, and you can flip it all the way, it goes 360 degrees. Well, that's what this new patent has in line for this new Flip. Now, as you know, obviously, the current Flips only rotate 180 degrees, right? Close, open, close, open. This one would go close, open, and close, open. 360, well, you know what I mean. This way, this way, this way, this way. Interesting way to use a phone, because if you open it up, now remember there's a display on the outside. So let me show you this again. So if you open it up, so what if you flipped it all the way back around on its back? So it would have a display. If you laid it down on a counter, it would have a display on the counter and a display wrapped up looking up at you. Now here's a more detailed photo kind of explaining what I was talking about. So here is the general outline of what this is going to look like. Now, I must state that just because they filed a patent, just because it was approved, does not mean that this is going to be the next Flip. Kind of looks that way, but Apple files thousands of patents. Samsung has thousands of patents, but it doesn't necessarily transform or transfer or go to production. Maybe they have a good idea that they think the market might support in 10 years from now. Well, they will draw up a patent and go file it, and hopefully it gets approved. So down the line, 5 to 10 years from now, if kind of tech heads in that way, they're essentially guaranteeing themselves, that company, that they will have a design and that nobody can copy them, because that's what essentially a patent is. You're copywriting your design, so nobody else can put something out similar to it. Now, it is possible some companies do the opposite. Well, not necessarily the opposite, but some companies will kind of get word that maybe Samsung will get word that Apple is working on something. Well, Samsung will rush and work on something, file a patent, get it approved, and then sit on it. And then when Apple wants to put out this product that they were thinking about, well, what do you know? Samsung has the patent. And now they're waving that thing in front of Apple's face like a carrot, and Apple would have to come to Samsung and pay Samsung to produce a product, right, that's similar in design. Stuff like that happens all the time. And it's not just design as well. It's products that serve a purpose or a function, right? So interesting. I don't know where this is going to go. Is this going to be the Z Flip 9? I doubt it. This could be a product, like I was just saying, this could be a product we see 5 years from now. But, or we might not see it at all. But they think this might be a thing in the future, and they wanted to future-proof this design for down the road. You know what I'm saying? Certainly interesting. I don't know how that would look, how that would work. I mean, well, here's the thing about phones and technology. We've come such a long way in just the last 5 to 7 years. I mean, think about it. Does everybody remember what the iPhone 6 looked like, or the Samsung Galaxy S8? You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't that long ago. So what are our phones going to look like in 12 years from now? Pretty crazy. Uh, I have no clue.